Hey everybody, this is one of those times where I'm bored and I'm looking at something to talk about. So I thought, you know what? Let's take all of the monster cards from 5th edition. Let's put all the monsters and see where they fit in the Mystara setting. Yeah, just gonna go through every single one of them. Why? Because I can, and because I'm not really doing anything right now. So just sort them into three different piles. You got the stuff that's native to Mystara, the stuff that's extra planar, so you can introduce it, and the stuff that Mystara is never supposed to have seen. Again, your game, your rules, but this is stuff from going from canon. So let's just let me find some stuff real quick. Okay, so get going. Just pull them off at random. Step one, Choker. This is actually a canon creature. Bronze Scout. This is a construct. It was introduced new to Mystara, or introduced to 5th edition rather, and it can go either way. It's just a construct, so we'll put it over on that pile. Deathlock. It's a special type of wizard or special type of undead. You can throw it into Mystara, but it's not really native. Let me see, what's this? Armentite. That's a new one. That's not Mystaran. Love the art on the Abyssal Wretch. That's obviously a extra planar. The Darrow. Again, Darrow is a Forgotten Realms Greyhawk. It's really common in Forgotten Realms Greyhawk, but doesn't really fit Mystara. We've got the Modrig's Warg and just regular evil dwarves. So Daryl Savant, Nuparibo, and that is definitely extra planar. Dwergar, we don't have Underdark, so we don't have Dwergar. More Dwergar. Man, what did they do with this? I mean, they just like cheaped out on this art. They just put a stamp on it. Nobody will care. The Elementals, the Myrmidons, those are extra planar. So there's no reason why these guys can't go. The GIF, that's a Spelljammer race, but since Spelljammer is everything, that goes into the extra planar. Gith Yankee, again, mostly seen in Spelljammer, Forgotten Realms Greyhawk, but it's extra planar. Grey Render, it's a nasty monster, but not native. The Howler is very similar to a Mystaran monster, so I think it's the Yowler, and so it's a little bit repetitive. The Kruthic, that's a Spelljammer, so those guys go into the extra planar. A lot of extra planar. Oblix, that's new, so that would be not native to Mystara. Ogre Battering Ram, they got ogres. Ogre Bolt Launcher, again with that lovely filler art. And the Chain Brute, and the Howdah. Skulks, generic undead, not really native. The Angry, these guys are from the, well, it's called the Plane of Shadows now. It used to be the negative material plane, or some others. The Shadowfell used to be the Plane of Shadows, and so these guys are all extra planar. Lots and lots. Starspawn, very extra planar. You might want to throw those in with Zargon. Steeders, they're technically not Mystaran, but we got so many spiders as is, you might as well, you can throw them in. Stone Cursed, not native, but you can still use them. Sword Wraith, we've got Wraiths. Tortles, this one was Mystaran, this one is ours. This is our boy. They took him from us, and we want him back. Rot Troll. Yeah, we got trolls. So what else we got? Catapolis. Here we go. The Catapolis was actually a Mystaran creature, though was developed at the same time as first edition D&D. Chitine, that's pretty much solid Forgotten Realms. Cranium Rats, that was stolen from Planescape. Darkling, I believe that was originally Greyhawk. Maw Demon, extra planar all the way. Shusuva, that's actually it's supposed to be extra planar, but it was Forgotten Realms because it follows their version of Knolls. Dragoloth, that's Drow. We don't have Drow, so we don't get that one. Fire Newts, we've actually got something very similar to this, so you can double it up for that. Giant Striders, we got Lizards. These would be perfect for the Cysthic. More Fire Newts with that lovely cover art. Gorillion, four-armed gorilla. I think we got something like that. Gnolls, you have to get rid of all of the the Forgotten Realms focus on gnolls. But yeah, we've got lots of gnolls. Grung, they are technically Forgotten Realms, but since most of them take place in the Forgotten or the unfamiliar jungle types. Hags, we've got Hags. Yogi, stolen from Spelljammer. Orcs, problem with the orcs in 5th edition is most of them are heavily focused on Forgotten Realms and their lore, so they don't really fit in with Mystara, but we've still got them. See, more orcs, more orcs, more orcs. Cursed Minotaur, I think this is extraplanar. It's a demon, so it's extraplanar. Quickling, not exactly a... we get lots of fairies, but it's technically not ours. Red caps, that's ours. The Tlinkali, well, they can't call them man scorpions. You can't call anything man in 5th edition anymore. But we have man scorpions. We had man scorpions before anybody else had man scorpions, so this one's ours. Go in there with a Toril. Fedge a Pygmy, that's Greyhawk. That's a Thorny, it's also Greyhawk. Zvart, very Forgotten Realms. More Zvarts. Yuan-Ti, that's Forgotten Realms. We don't really do the Yuan-Ti. We've got the Cystic and other, about 5 other lizard races. Lizard men, again, you can't, the lizard folk, you can't call them men anymore. That offends people. Whoops. I'll just drop that there. And put my little can of paint right there. So we got Manticores, core monster. Magmen, that one right there is extraplanar. So you got the methods, those are all extraplanar. So the extraplanars we got. Merfolk, they're in the sea people. Core monster. Marrow, these aren't our kind of marrow, but we have a different kind of marrow, so that's not technically ours. Minotaurs, core monster. Then you got the monodrones. You got the stuff from Mechanus, and those are all extraplanar. All this lockout, I'm working half days, and which means I make half of the money I can't live on already. So Myconids, this is something that's technically not for. This is Greyhawk in Forgotten Realms. Bone Naga, we've got something similar to that, so I'll claim it for ours. Nightmares, obviously ours. Bet you can't get stats for Venger anymore. Nothic, that was not ours. Ogres, half ogres. We have them. I think we call them demi-org. Ochre Jelly, orcs, Orc War Chief. The Orc Eye of Grumsh, which again we don't have Grumsh, so we don't have him. Orog, just big nastier ones. Owlbears, everybody's got owlbears. You can't be D&D without owlbears. Pegasus, Periton, that's technically not one of ours. Piercers, that's Universal. Pixies, Tall Tales from the Wee Folk. Quaggoth, Forgotten Realms. Remoraz, it's not ours, but we can claim it. Sahagan, Forgotten Realms, and Greyhawk. We have Sharkkin, similar thing, different stuff. Fire Snake, actually a Mystaran monster. Satyr, or the Fawns, definitely ours. Skeleton, of course. Well, any type of skeleton. Sprites, Sturges. This is all stuff. Thrycreen, going from Dark Sun. Yeah, that was taken into Forgotten Realms, so it's always going to be Dark Sun for me. Troglodytes, those are core race. Trolls, of course. Water Weirds, yep. Zorn. Then you've got, these guys are obviously from the extraplanar ones. Yuan-Ti, again, Yuan-Ti are Forgotten Realms. Zombies, if they're not infectious, don't stop shooting people in the head. And more zombies, so that takes care of those guys. So what's next? Oh, here we go. More monsters. Aarakocra, Forgotten Realms. Animated armor. That's definitely a Mystara one flying sword. Ankeg can be anywhere, but it's not technically ours. Azor is a multiplanar. Basilisk, that's everybody. Everybody gets a basilisk. Needle Blights, I think that was created in 4th edition or maybe 3rd edition. They're universal, but they're not originally from us. There you go. Bugbears, universal. More bugbears. That's Greyhawk and Forgotten Realms. Mostly, it was originally Greyhawk, but Forgotten Realms takes everything. And we never really had much in a version of a bullywug. Carrion crawler, that goes with everybody. Centaurs, of course, everybody. Cockatrice, everybody. Crawling claws. Uh, we've got the spirit, but ours is much nastier. Dretch, forgotten. These are Dretch, Mains, Lemur. These are all demons, so they go into the extraplanar displacer beasts. That's universal. Earth elemental, universal. Drow, get out of Mystara. Etten, that's ours. Drow are trying to infiltrate everything. We don't want Kinder, we don't want Drow. Shrieker. Yep, Violet Fungus, I think that's ours. Gargoyle, that's everybody. Ghast, Ghoul, same art. Great guy. That's everybody. Hill Giants, Githyanki, again, extraplanar, more Githyanki. Gnolls, our Gnolls are radically different from Forgotten Realms Gnolls, and you have to Ours are crazy, theirs are Bloodlust, more Gnolls. Yeah. You get all these all these monsters, and they write them from the Forgotten Realms point of view and say, okay, you can use them in yours. But if your setting doesn't have their rules, then you gotta shave off a lot of rules. Deep Gnomes, that's Forgotten Realms and Greyhawk. We've got gnomes, but they don't go that far down. Goblins, that's everybody. Gorgons, that's everybody. Grell, Greyhawk. Grick, Greyhawk. Griffins are everybody. Grimlocks, I think we've got Grimlocks. Hellhounds, that's everybody. Helmed Horrors, I think that goes with everybody. Hippogriffs, everybody. Hobgoblins, everybody. More hobgoblins. The homunculus, technically we don't have that. We call them advanced familiars, but it's the same thing. Hook horrors, we just call them horrors. Kinku, not Mystaran. They added that one. Kobold, ours are dogs, and ours are better because they're cute, because they're doggies. They're little psychopathic chihuahuas, only with prehensile thumbs. Lamias, we had them called something else, but that was one of ours. And then we go to the last one, the Chimeras. That's a universal. More Githzerai, Cyclops, that's universal. Fire Giants, of course, that goes into Mystara. The Dragons, Stone Giants, Rocks, Giants, more Githyanki, Storm Giants, Dragon Giant. Just kind of cycle these through. Yep. Dragon, Invisible Stalker. I'm surprised they actually had art on this one. They kind of cheaped out on everything else. Spirit Nagas. We don't really do the Naga, so. Wyvern, that's ours. Hezaru, those are demons. Cloud Giant, that's ours. Efreet, that's everybody. More dragons. Fomorian Giants, I think that's ours. And then the Grix. Let me see, is that everything? No, okay, now we got to go to the big boys. Oh, I love these big guys. Allops. Allops can be anything. Good, bad, or indifferent. Then you've got extraplanar, bone claws, that was made up. I'm running out of room. Cadaver collector, made up. Iron cobra, that's actually a Mystaran monster. It's our first big Mystaran monster. Oaken bolter, that could be a Mystaran creature. It's probably a creation from Alphacia or something. Stone defender, again, just another construct. Corpse flower, as much as we love poisonous plants, that's not actually one of ours. Deathlock, just more undead. The Alkalith, that's extraplanar. More extraplanar. What's this? Extraplanar. All these are demons. They love demons. Nabasu, Rudderkin. Yeah, demon. If you want to throw demons out, you just got to grab them. Abashi, lots of Abashi. That's the problem, is we don't get any of our extraplanar stuff. Okay, look, more Drow. You get the consorts. Of course, there's no art for any of this. Guess that saves money. Hey, this guy, no, thought he had a mustache. If he had a mustache, that would make him Greyhawk. That would make him cooler. So yeah, Dwergar. Again, we don't got Dwergar. That's a Greyhawk Mystara thing. I don't even know if Greyhawk Forgotten Realms. I do not know if the other ones have, if the other settings have all of the Swerfneblin stuff. I don't know of any Swerfneblin in Birthright or what was it, Eberron. Sacred Statue. Hey, it's the guy from the cover. Eladrin, that's all added on. They took away my gnomes for Eladrin, Elf Mark II. Morgth Yankee, Morgith Yankee, Gith, Gith, Demon, Measles. These guys actually appeared in one. Wasn't a, no, Nagpa. Here's another one they stole from us. Yep, they turned him from chaotic, neutral, cursed guys that could never feel happiness into just random, generic, evil mooks. You guys go over there with the chokers and the turtles. Nightwalker. That's another Mystaran one they got from us, but it's only the walker. They didn't do the crawler or the flyer. Retriever. That's a construct. Frost Salamander. This was actually one of the Mystaran monsters that first appeared. Gloomweaver. Not ours. Not ours. Not Soulmonger. Not ours. Starspawn. That's extraplanar. Lots of Starspawn. Steel Predator. Yeah. Let me see. Storm Wraith Commander. Yeah, we got Wraiths. Look, more turtles. Same picture. If you wanted turtles, you could borrow some of my art. Just give me credit. And Dire Troll, Spirit Troll, Venom Troll. Love trolls. Everybody gets trolls, right? Vampiric Mist. That was a Mystaran one. More demons or daemons or whatever. I can't call them that. So, okay. Get rid of those guys. I don't even know what set we're on. So, yeah, this was actually Forgotten Realms, but I think it's a extraplanar now. Barghest. We had a version of it, but it wasn't the one that they've currently got. Death Kiss. We've actually got Beholders. So, I guess we can have all the Beholder kin. Bodak. Boggles. We actually had something like this, but it wasn't quite the same. You got Cave Fishers. Those are just generic spiders. We love spiders. We need the Ragadacia back. That's a Drider related thing. More Cranium Rats that they took from Planescape. Deep Scion. We go Demon. Flail Snail, all the way back from Greyhawk. I miss the Flail Snail. Not really, it was a silly monster, but it was good to see some Greyhawk stuff, even though if it's not in Greyhawk anymore, because we don't have Greyhawk. Froghemoth, back to the Expedition to the Barrier Peaks. Cloud Giants, Fire Giants, Frost Giants. More, I don't even know what kind of giant that is. Stone Giants. Flind. Yeah, we got Gnolls. Again with the Grung. There we go. Let's just keep recycling this art. We've got hags, hobgoblins. I don't know about the hobgoblin monk. That just looks silly. See, here's the problem. The Kobold Dragon Shield. We don't do lizard kobold. We do dog kobolds. You know, I don't know why they decided to turn them from dogs to lizards. We have lots of lizard people. We've got the Cayman. When we need more lizards. Kored. I think this one was adopted into it. Lucrota, we had that one. It was called something else, though. A lot of our stuff was called something else. Meanlock, that never made it to Mystara. Mind Witness, that's extraplanar. Neogi, taken from Spelljammer, which they've taken so much from Spelljammer, they might as well introduce us. Nilbog, Greyhawk originally. Orc, Seaspawn, which is the Undead. Medium unit, no, that's not the one thing. Shadow Mastiff, we have plenty of monsters similar to that. Slithering Tracker, that's a 5th edition. The Spawn, that's extraplanar. Trapper, we had something similar to that. The Varghul from Planescape, that's extraplanar. Veggie from Expedition of Barrier Peaks. Woodwode, we've got plenty of that. Yethhound, very similar to another Mystaran monster, but not technically ours. Yuan-Ti, we don't need any more Yuan-Ti. We've got Gatormen, Lizardmen, Caymen, Chameleonmen, Sisthik, and probably something I'm forgetting. So we don't need a lot of lizard folk. So here's more big guys. Salamander, that's a catch-all. Scarecrow, might as well, you can adopt him. Shadow, that's every D&D setting. Shambling, every D&D setting. The Slod, that's extraplanar. Specters, of course everybody gets Specters, everybody gets Pseudo-Dragons, everybody gets Revenants, though ours are, they changed the rules. We have the monster, they changed the rules. Roper, everybody gets a Roper. Rust Monster, of course. Sahagin, again, we got Sharkkin, Succubus, that's extraplanar. Umber Hulk, of course we called it something else. Vampire Spawn, we have the vampires and Nosferatu. Whites, everybody gets whites. Will-O-Wisp, everybody got Will-O-Wisps. Wraith, everybody gets Wraiths. Yeti, of course. I don't know, they love their Yuan-Ti. That's why they make so many of them. Just snake people. Rug of Smothering, it used to be a cursed item, now it's a monster. Banshee, the Banshee. Yeah, Spectre. Spectator. He was either talk about this or take Welsh lessons, and I have to say, Grandar Inar Garveriaith one more time. I'm going to strangle somebody. That means listen to the music. Un e Garioth. Okay, cool. This is just like, you know, magical crawdads. That's what these guys are. Coatl. We've got, of course, we got a Trugan, so that's where all the you know, the American Indians live. That's where the Essex. So that's where we get them. Dark Mantle. They don't actually have anything. Balgura. That's extraplanar. Quasit. That's what, those are the imps. So that was that. Shadow Demons. We had those guys. Barb Devil. Extraplanar. Bearded Devil. Extraplanar. Imps. Extraplanar. Spine Devils. Extraplanar. Doppelganger. That's everybody. Dryads. I'm surprised they kept Dryads. Almost all of the female-only monsters got adapted out of 5th edition. So there's no Swan Maze, there's no Nymphs. Duergar, that's Forgotten Realms. Get back to Forgotten Realms. Air Elemental, Fire Elemental, Water Elemental. Those are all ours. Again, you don't have to put Drow in every single game. In fact, I prefer it if you don't. Ettercap, those eventually got adopted into everybody. Fairy Dragons, those are everybody. We've got like 3 different versions of the Flame Skull, though they don't call any of them Flame Skulls. Flump, surprisingly, never made it into Mystara. It was Greyhawk all the way. Gas Spore, that one did, though we had a different name for the Gas Spore, but it's the exact same thing. Ghost, that's everybody. Gibbering Mouther, that was Greyhawk. We adopted it. Flesh Golem, that's ours. That's everybody's. Green Hag, Night Hag, Sea Hag, we got hags. We love hags. The Harpy, that was ours. Intellect Devourer, never caught on in Mystara. That was, we ended up with the Brain Collectors and several other things. Jackal Wares, those never got into Mystara. Kuatoa and all of their ilk. Never caught on in Mystara. We had other similar items. Lizard Mint, Lizard Folk, sorry. Don't want to get upset. Don't want anybody to get upset because I used the wrong terminology. Werebears, we got a whole book devoted to were creatures. Were-boar, were-rat, were-tiger, were-wolf. Surprisingly, we didn't have mimics at first. We adopted them, we added them later, but we didn't have them to start with. Whoops. Stop doing that. I can't help it. I get excited. So what else we got? We got the Mummy. Of course, that's every D&D creature. Myconids. Never did Myconids. Black Puddings. Everybody gets Black Puddings. Everybody gets Gelatinous Cubes. Gray Ooze. Everybody got a Gray Ooze. Otia. Yep, the trash beast. You know, the garbage beast. Everybody got that one. So what do we got? I think these are all extraplanar. So Planetar. That's everybody. Hydra. Everybody gets a Hydra. Everybody loves the Hydra. Nobody ever actually fights the Hydra. Treant. Everybody gets a Treant. Hell, we got a Treant going from Immortal. Kuatoa. That's not us. Mystara has metallic dragons, but aside from the gold, they were actually very rare. You're going to have to come up with a reason why they're rare and the fluff. So, yeah. Cloaker. Yeah, we got Cloakers. Green Slot. Those are extraplanar. Shield Guardians. Just another construct. Yokel. That was Greyhawk, and that was Drow. Blue Slod. Classic. Clay Golem. That's ours. Bone Devil. That's everybody's. Grey Slot. Extraplanar. Gold Dragon. And Chasme's a demon, so everybody gets the demons out there. Get the Yuan-Ti out. Chain Devils. Oni. Ogre Mages. You can call them Ogre Mages, can't you? I call them Oni now. Get the Drow out of there. More Drow. Driders. Drider man. Hobgoblin. We'll claim that one. Extraplanar. Demon. Angel. Genie. Always one of ours. Nagas. I don't think we had Nagas. Demon. I'm calling devils and demons the same thing. That's a dragon. That was one. That was metallic dragon. Those are mind flayers. Never put them in Mystara. There was one module with Mystara, but they're extra planar, and there's a lot of other creatures that fit in that filled their role in Mystara. You've got Kopru. You've got brain collectors. You've got a lot of guys. These guys just seem to be superfluous. Galabdur, technically not Mystara, but they could easily fit in. Ultraloth, that's a demon. Remoraz, that was added later. Abominable Yeti, abominable. Demon, Genie, Golem, Rakshasa, these guys are extra planar. I always get confused with Rakasta. Demon, Purple Worm, these guys have a major point in Mystara to the point they have creatures that hunt them. Demon, Jinn, Golem, Demon, Demon, Dragon Turtle. Everybody gets Dragon Turtles. So that leaves us with just one more stack, and then we are done. So let's get Aboleth. These guys are nasty, but a lot of other creatures fill the roles, so they never really had a place. Angel, Beholder. We have Beholders. We need to actually get background on the Beholders, but we have them. Like those Death Tyrants are also in. Death Knights. Hey, it's Lord Strahd. Those guys just, I mean, they took them straight from Dragonlance. And I just never, you know, what Dragonlance has to. Demi Lich from everybody knows my favorite module. Demon, Demon, Dragon, 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 good look, Dragon, 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 Adult Red Dragon, Adult Red Dragon, Ancient Red Dragon, Adult Red Dragon. Okay, let's get past the dragons. There's any cool things that aren't dragons? The answer to your question is no. These are all dragons. More dragons. Another dragon turtle. So we have two dragon turtles. Imperium, that's extra planar. Kraken, that's actually Mystaran. Lich, everybody gets a Lich. Mummies, Sphinxes. The Tarask never made it into Mystara. I just assumed that it took on a black ball and the black ball ate it. Everybody gets a unicorn. Everybody gets a vampire. Karen are natives of extraplanar. Mind Flayers get out. Mind Flayers get out. Mind Flayers get out. Mind Flayers get out. These guys never really. These guys were an addition. They never made it. Planescape. No. Extraplanar. Demon. Demon. Demon Lord. Demon Lord. He actually. Hey, this guy actually makes an appearance as an immortal, though he's not that one. Demon. 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 More demons. Good Lord, there's a lot of demons. Hellfire Engine's a demon. Orthon's a demon. You know. I've converted almost all of the Mystara monsters to 5th edition. I just need somebody to turn them into cards and, of course, get the art for them. Yeah. Come on, give me one more. Leviathan. Of course, our Leviathans are much nastier because, I mean, good Lord, even our hit points were much nastier back then. You had two Leviathans. You also had a ground Leviathan. The Phoenix, everybody gets a Phoenix. Elder Tempest and a Zeraton got added on. Marut, that's from Planescape. Oblex, that was added on. Skull Lord, no idea. And a demon. So, everybody get out. So these are all, of all the things I just showed you, that's everything that appears in Mystara. And, yeah. So we lost well over half the monsters. But, you know, we are the, we're the stepsister of Dungeons and Dragons, but we're trying to get recognized. But now you know where we stand on the monsters, and there's about 300 monsters for Mystara that aren't in 5th edition. That most of them haven't been seen since, and that's something I would like to start getting on. Though I've got to go back and change a lot of typos because I wrote those a long time ago, back when I didn't really know what was a Mystara creature, or how to do 5th edition for Mystara, so they're not that good, but they will be. Just give me some time. Alright guys, I've been talking for 30 minutes, my voice is starting to crack. Peace out, homies.